Good afternoon. What a phenomenal day today. I pray that your day is going wonderful. I just want to speak very quickly about forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is something that I did write about in my new book, and I wrote about it because it was a huge topic for me. It was something that I had to work on learning how to do in my life. Like I said, I was a girl and I grew up with lots of internal anger. So when I got older, I had to learn how to forgive those that brought a lot of pain to my life. And I can tell you, when I did that, so many doors of great opportunity opened for me, and I want them to open for you too. So I wrote some notes down, and I will be reading from my notes because it's so vital that you understand why forgiveness is just extremely important. So forgiveness in act, most people avoid, can change our entire atmosphere if we allow it to. For me, when I think about forgiveness, I immediately think about freedom, simply because unforgiveness, listen to this, unforgiveness is the mind's own captivity. Unforgiveness is the mind's own captivity. Think about this. If we can't forgive those that brought pain to us, whether that pain is emotional pain, physical pain, we're not only bound to that person. So we're not only bound to the person that hurt us, we're also prisoners of the pain. So in essence, we're bound by yokes. You know, those things that go around animals' necks to keep them in order. We're bound by yokes. And so the only way for those yokes to be broken is to truly forgive that person or the people that brought pain to us. This is something I had to work on. It took me a long time to do. I'm just going to be honest, but I'm so happy that I did. Now, pure forgiveness is not about forgetting the pain. That's not what I'm saying. Pure forgiveness or true forgiveness is not about forgetting the pain. It's feeling the pain, processing the pain, and releasing the pain. That's what true forgiveness is about. And that release includes not just releasing the pain, but also releasing those that brought the pain to us. So we release the pain, and we also release the pain of the person. So we release that person as well. True forgiveness is looking at the person that brought us harm and understanding that their actions toward us was not about us, but about them. I know that's hard to swallow because it was very hard for me to swallow, very hard for me to understand, very difficult to grasp, but it's real. People that hurt you has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that person themselves. I know you're saying, okay, well, this person, not only did they hurt me, but they left me in torment. They left me crying every night. They left me with burdens. They did not offer any type of closure. They just really brought so much pain to me. And you want me to forgive them? You want me to understand that what they did to me was not personal, but it was about them. You want me to understand that. You want me to accept that. Yes, I do. I know it's hard, but I had to accept that people that brought pain to me are normally, or people that bring pain to others are normally people who aren't happy, people who are quite miserable, people who feel low and left out, feel like they have nothing else going on in life. People that purposely bring pain to others are people that are in torment in their minds, in their lives. And almost often, they may look one way on the outside, but behind closed doors, it's misery, it's anger, it's it's drinking problems, it's drug abuse, it's emotional manipulation. So all of these things. So that's why I want you to understand that those people that brought pain to you had nothing to do with you, but everything to do with who they are and their character. Very hard, I know. But when we can come to that conclusion, we've opened the door to the art of true forgiveness. When you can come to that conclusion, you have opened a new door of true forgiveness. And that to me is phenomenal. But there's something about forgiveness that I do want us to understand. It is not simple. Forgiveness, true forgiveness, not that sugar-coated, shake and bake kind of forgiveness, but true forgiveness where you can truly release that person and love them unconditionally, is not easy. It is not simple. It is not simple. I remember writing in my book that there's no quick fix to forgiveness. There's no red, green, or blue pill that we can take to offer forgiveness. I wish there were. I wish there were, but there just isn't. So I can say this for me. Although there isn't a pill, and although there isn't a quick fix, once I forgave those people that hurt me, and trust me, I've been through some traumatic experiences in my life, but once I forgave those people that hurt me, new growth came forward. Literally, a bud here, a bud there, a blossom here, a blossom there, this door opening, that door opening. I began birthing new ideas. I found a greater sense of being encouraged. And my ability to help others increased greatly. Because that's what this life is about. It's about helping other people, doing the works that God wants us to do. And a lot of that work includes charity or helping or guiding. All of those blessings came forth because, for one, I kept God first. 2, I forgave with a pure heart. And 3, I remained faithful. I remained faithful. And that too is not an easy task. Keeping faith when you are fueled or filled with anger because someone brought such traumatic pain to your life is not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. However, the process of forgiveness forced me to face my darkest shadows, and it will cause you or force you to face your darkest shadows. And that's something that you want to do. It's not something you want to run from. I had to go to deep, dark places that I didn't want to go. Forgiveness for me required me to fight with sides of myself I'd never seen before. Literally never seen before. Sides of myself that I didn't even know were there. When I was walking in unforgiveness, I was behaving out of character. And although at that time I didn't know what was wrong, I just knew that I was hurting because someone else had brought pain to me. And most often, when we can't forgive people, when we can't walk in true forgiveness, we end up hating the person or the people that brought such pain to our lives. And when I think of hatred, I'm reminded of a beautiful, beautiful quote by Dr. Martin Luther King. He says, "Don't ever let someone bring you so low to cause you to hate them." I love that quote because now, not only are you dealing with unforgiveness, now you're dealing with hatred. Two things that are like sister and brother to each other. Now you're battling both, and now you have to force yourself to go even deeper and darker to heal from both. So for me, when I think about forgiveness and how I had to come to forgiveness, I had to come out of unforgiveness into forgiveness. It was a mixture of anger, pain, and confusion all at the same time. And the only way that I can describe that is a mixing bowl, just like you're baking a cake. However, my mixing bowl had anger, pain, and confusion in it all at the same time. Just a big mess. I was mixing a big mess, a mixing bowl of mess when I was walking in unforgiveness. It was not easy. It's not easy, but it's doable. But in the end, for me, and just like I know in the end for you, it is going to be the best decision that you can ever make. The best decision that you will ever make. Because when we forgive, we release burdens. So remember that yoke that I stated prior, that's around the neck. When we're stuck in unforgiveness, we're held captive. We're prisoners of our mind into the thoughts and into the person or people that hurt us. But when we walk in true forgiveness, we release those burdens. We release that yoke around our neck. We release those people that hurt us. We grow. So like I said prior, a sprout here, a sprout there, a bud, a flower there, or a lily, which I love lilies. So a lily there and a lily here. So we grow. We began birthing new ideas, and one of the best things that happened to us when we learn to forgive, we become the best versions or the best version of ourselves. So when we forgive, we release burdens, we grow, and we become the best version of ourselves. And who wouldn't want that? Everybody wants that. Even people that pretend they don't want that. You want that. Walking in true forgiveness will bring that to you. So it's very important to walk in forgiveness. I promise you, once you start practicing the art of forgiveness or learning true forgiveness, new doors are going to open for you. Greater opportunities are just going to fall at your feet. And not only are you going to bless yourself and put a beautiful smile on the face of God, but you're going to bless other people. Even the people that hurt you are going to look at you and say, man, I wish I had not have done what I did to her. Or I wish I had not have done what I did to him. I promise you. I don't care what kind of state of mind they're in, because God is going to convict them. So please, please forgive. I pray that my testimony has helped you, and I pray that it helped others. Share this video if you know someone who needs to work on forgiveness. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful, beautiful and blessed day. Bye.